Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Here I am with another lecture which is based on English O levels. Paper 2 is a reading paper. The first comprehension is reading for ideas for 25 marks, and other section contains reading for meaning, which is for 25 marks. Now, reading for meaning, these comprehensions, they have a generic marking principle, and here the marks are awarded according to a set mark scheme. The marks are always awarded in whole number, never in point. Marks are awarded for the correct and valid answer, and answers will be judged for the quality of spelling, punctuation and grammar in case that they are in your own words. Now you know, reading for meaning is actually a comprehension where some story extract is given to you. Now today's story extract is about a Nizam. Nizam is actually a young man who by his own effort, devotion, has got a teacher's job, and he has made his parents proud of this success. So he has qualified himself as a teacher. So he remains quite busy in correcting the essays and planning his lesson. This is his weekend, and this day he is actually sitting in the rooftop cafe in town and reading the newspaper. Along with this, he has been given an additional task by his principal. The task is to find some topic for the annual story writing competition, and at present he is actually thinking about some story writing topic. So let's have a look on the questions based on this first paragraph. Give two reasons why Nizam was happy. I'm sure you can find these two reasons. So give two clear reasons. Nizam had to write reports on his junior classes. What is the other reason why Nizam's weekend was less relaxing? So you have to give another reason than this reason given. I'm sure that you have found this reason. Paragraph number 2. Now while sitting there reading newspaper, he finds an article. The article taunts young people that they are lazy, they are inconsiderate. This makes Nizam irritate because he himself is young, so he does not like writer's idea. So while he was reading it, an old waiter arrives and presents him a cup of tea. Nizam smiles back to him, but waiter does not reciprocate the smile, does not return the smile to Nizam. Rather, he gives a stony look, serious look. This shows that this waiter does not have his heart in the job. This gives Nizam another idea for story. Okay, so the question asks us that the young students Nizam taught, they were not lazy, inconsiderate or impolite. So what is the other reason why Nizam found the newspaper article infuriating? What is that reason? His students are not lazy. So what is making him infuriated? Okay, B part asks that instead of reciprocating the smile, the waiter and elderly man gave Nizam a stony look. So you have to explain these two phrases. I've already explained them to you, so put them nicely in your own words for getting 2 marks and be in correct language. Paragraph number 3. While Nizam is sitting there, he is observing the town below where the market is on full swing. People are busy in buying. So it's quite often observed seen for Nizam, and he knows that this cacophonous sale talk is actually a pretension of their hostility. They just show that they are enemy to each other. Otherwise, this apparent show of hostility is a routine of them, and this is the way that they entertain themselves. So a contrast is created between the stallholders' apparent hostility, showed hostility, and what is actually going on. So you have to explain that what seems to be happening, what is apparently going on there, that they are showing that the stallholders are fighting with each other, they are hostile to each other, but what is really going on? Okay, that actually why are they doing it? Now you have to pick out a word which shows that this was there, this was their routine task. Stallholders sales talks, they never varied. Now, meanwhile, Nizam observes an old lady who is at a stall of scarf and examining the scarf, and the young stall holder presenting her many scarf, then another, one after the other. He presents her scarves, but old lady does not show any interest in that. And while Nizam is sitting there and observing it, he notices that old lady, imperceptibly, she drops one scarf into her conveniently voluminous handbag. She carries a big bag, and she steals a scarf and throws it into that bag. Perhaps she carries this big bag for the same reason, that she is a habitual thief. And after that, she stops there for some time, and she shows that she does not have any interest in scarves, and she moves on. Now, this whole scene gives Nizam another idea for the story writing, but at the same time, his sense of justice prevails, and he thinks of catching the thief, and in haste, he runs out of the cafe. Okay, and let's look have a question based on this. The stallholder showed the woman a scarf, then another, then another. What does then another shows about stallholder's character and woman's character? So this you have to tell your own understanding. Nizam was shocked and eventually ran after the woman. So you have to tell two aspects which is showing that he was shocked. I'm sure you can quickly pick those two aspects and write them. The last part, when Nizam reaches that old lady and is about to tap her shoulder, at the same time he finds a heavy hand on his own shoulder. Actually, in hurry, he did not pay for the tea he has taken. So in this situation, he himself appears as a thief. This is an irony. And what is an irony? Irony is actually a situation where the reality is something else than what is apparently shown. So what do you think? Who do you think laid a heavy hand on Nizam's shoulder? So it might be waiter or the guard. Nizam thought the irony of it all. What was the irony? I'm sure you can explain it. Lines. Lines are also given, and a possible synonym is hidden in these four options. So you have to find them. I'm sure you'll easily find it. Paper from paragraph number 4, where you have been given certain phrases and you have to write the meaning and effect of it. Okay, so be very careful. Her conveniently voluminous handbag, so you have to explain it. I've already discussed it. You are going to write the effect of it. Then second phrase is shot out of the cafe, and shot out, it's a very clear phrase, and you can easily write its meaning and you can easily tell its effect as well. So I'm sure that today's video lecture has given you an ample idea about English comprehension paper for O levels, and many things are now clear, and you have seen that it's only a very careful reading which can develop your understanding, and you can actually understand the things given between the lines. Hafiz, stay blessed.